Hey everyone, it's Lily. I just wanted to do a quick vlog today actually about stretching. I'm sure most of you are under 50, but for those of you that are over 50 or nearing 50, 50 is about the age where you start to feel aches and pains. As a fitness in person, I feel aches and pains all the time, so I know that this works. And in working with my clients, I can see that a lot of pain in the body gets minimized if you really take 5 minutes a day and do some stretching. If you think about babies, if you think about animals, everybody stretches. Babies stretch to get themselves out of the womb and lengthen their limbs, feel their space, and get comfortable in their world. Animals stretch to release tension in their muscles and lengthen. And humans, well, we don't like to stretch. When I say to my clients, did you stretch? Usually it's, who has time to stretch? I completely agree. So today's vlog is about stretching. I'm going to give you a few stretches that are just go-to stretches every day you can do. They're easy. Anybody with limitations can, for the most part, do these stretches. And again, if you have questions on anything, you can always email us. But here we go. 5 good stretches. I'm going to tell you what each stretch works. Here we go. We're going to sit first because most people's issues are hamstrings. We're going to sit up in this super easy stretch. All we're doing is sitting up right at 90. So can you see I'm straight? Now, I don't have tight hamstrings, so it's easy for me to get up on my glutes like that. For somebody with tight hamstrings, this is going to be hard. So you're going to want to take a pillow, prop it under your bottom, sit back on it. It'll actually tip you forward a little bit. It'll allow you to get up in this 90-degree position. You can also place your fingertips right by your glutes to help push yourself up. So I'll show this modification. Sit up super tall, pulling in, navel to spine. You're going to sit up so everything is neutral. All I want right here is for you to just flex your feet. Hold it right here. We're going to nice and slow hinge forward. Now, right about here, my lower back is going, this is interesting. Hamstrings are screaming. And then in this hinged forward with a flat back position, you're going to flex those feet. So take those heels out away from your hips towards the wall opposite you, wherever it is. Hold it, and then you can release. So you're going to do that about 5 to 10 times, okay? It hurts, but I promise, if you have tight hamstrings, this stretch alone will be of great benefit to you. Ready? Here we go. Next, we're going to stretch the glutes. So we're going to lay down on our back. Good. And we're going to bring one knee into the chest. Now, you're going to hold this right here. If you can't bring this knee in, you're going to grab behind it and pull wherever you can, okay? So this is just gentle. I do not want you jamming your knee into your chest. I actually want you to make sure that your spine stays neutral here and your tailbone, otherwise known as the coccyx, but your tailbone stays on the mat, okay? And your lumbar spine is not tucked under. Look at the difference in my hip here versus here. This is neutral. This is going to get these muscles to lengthen in their neutral path as opposed to this, which is different altogether, okay? So hold it right here. Good. Then you can take the opposite hand to the outside of that knee, same hand out to the side, and just gently pull yourself over. I don't want you to twist. This is not about bringing this top knee down to the ground. It's just about holding it right here, steady. Everything's lengthening. This long leg is pulling away from you, so feel a nice stretch in through your hip flexors, your quad, and your hip here. Good. Bring it down. Other side, same thing. So remember, neutral the minute you say knees to chest, the hips want to tuck under. We want you to stay neutral. Lengthen that long leg. Hold this leg right here. Good. Bring it in as far as you can. Good. This is my hip replacement side, so it's always so tight for me. Opposite hand to the knee. Good. Same hand out. Gently come over. Do you see how this hip stays on the mat? I actually want you to use resistance here. So I like to call it a resistive stretch. Some people might call it something else. So this hip pushes down while the knee comes across, and you get a nice neutral stretch. You'll actually feel it on the long leg side too, if you do it this way, as opposed to just giving into the stretch and coming over. We don't want that. Good. Both knees in. Good. And then we're just going to roll over. Good. And we're going to do just a little bit of a cobra here. So you're just going to come up a little bit. Good. I have some SI joint issues, so I like to do this in 3 positions. Actually, one of my yoga friends, teachers, showed this stretch to me, and it's pretty good if you've got SI joint issues. So first you're going to keep your feet together, and you're going to just do a little cobra here. Teeny tiny. I don't do a big one. It doesn't feel good for my lumbar spine. So I just go up and down a little bit. Good. Take a little rest here, reposition. Do it again. Good. And then you're going to do that 3 times. Then you're going to widen your feet a little bit. Same thing. Come up and down. Good. Again. Up and down. Good. Last time. Good. And then the last one is wide feet. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Good. Last one. You'll feel your SI joint will feel so good after this. We're going right into the very best stretch there is, child's pose. So we're going to hold it right here. We're going to just hold this position. Let your hips sink into your glutes. If they cannot, go ahead and grab a block here. You can place it right behind yourself. It'll allow you to sit back and lengthen out without putting too much stress on the knees. Good, so there's always a way to modify so that everybody can do this work. We're going to keep the hips here. Reach the arms across. Hold it right here. Good, you're going to feel, the arms are to the right, you're going to feel the left side of your lower back, even towards your waist, working. You can cross the top hand over the right. Good. Bring it center. Reposition. Go over to the left. Hold it here. Good. Hips stay center. Arms across. Take this hand, reach it across. Good. And then bring yourself up. Good job, everyone. I'm a huge proponent of stretching. I've just seen it work so many times. So I wanted to bring those few stretches to you. If you're over 50 and you're achy, try it. If you're under 50 and you're achy, try them. And remember, stretching is just as important as what we put in our mouth and how we move our body every day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.